But as you
Mhm.
said, it is intended to help those that are ready now, right? Because we certainly understand that not everybody grieves the same and not everybody's time frame for grieving is the same.
Mhm.
So I think that's why this decision from SBA to allow for continued applications on a case by case basis is so important and so critical at
Yeah.
this time because again, unfortunately this disaster was so big
Yeah.
and affected so many people that it's I'm sure we're still not reaching everybody. You know, there's some people that left originally and have not come back and might not be familiar with the full gamut of services that SBA offers,
Yes.
but they either haven't made their way back or they just weren't ready for different reasons, as you outlined, right? Can be for those and many others. But we're wanting to deliver this message. We are still here. We're here to help. These resources are available. There's no cap. We don't say we're going to stop lending when we reach 4 billion, 5 billion. I'll share with you, Kawork, in terms of disasters throughout US history, this has been the disaster where SBA has offered the most assistance. At last count, we had offered over $3.3 billion to survivors to help them get their lives back in order, at least financially.
Mhm.
And we're still here. We're still lending. If you need assistance, haven't applied, make your way to our disaster loan outreach center, which is a collaborative, which is
Mhm.
to the Legion Hall at the Palisades, and hopefully we can get you the help that you very much deserve and might be needing at this point to help get your lives back on track.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's very, very helpful, especially, for those that are lost, they're still in shock, they're still in the fog, they're still coping a lot of anxiety. I mean, I've talked to some that they're even having PTSD issues. So that's good that you guys are all understanding all those case by case uh, basis. All right, so moving on, typical advice and awarenesses. Question: what is one piece of advice you would give to Eaton fire survivors who are unsure whether they should apply? They're just, we kind of talked about that. I think everyone should apply, but what would you kind of mentioned it, but you can.
Well, we'll reemphasize, right? And actually take a different approach. The one thing that I can share with you is that I've also talked to survivors who disqualified themselves before they even go and apply. In their own mind, they're saying, I'm probably not going to
Mhm.
qualify because I don't think SBA will approve me because let's not disqualify ourselves. Again, it costs nothing to apply.
Yeah.
If approved, you don't have to take the funds. Let's get you in there. Let's get your application in.
Hmm.
And if all things go well and you get some funding and you need it, now you know it's there for you to use. If you don't use it, not a big deal. We're okay with it. But
Hmm.
that would be my advice. Let's not disqualify ourselves before walking into that office, submitting our application and seeing where.
Yes, yes, yes.